The full version for all lessons are available on JapanesePod101.com right now. Click the link in the description.
Hi everyone, I'm Risa. Welcome to Basic Japanese Writing. In this series, I'm going to teach you how to master the Japanese alphabet in the fastest, easiest, and most fun way. Did you know written Japanese actually uses 3 different scripts: Hiragana, Katakana, and Kanji. Hiragana is the basic Japanese alphabet. Contrary to the English alphabet, however, each character represents one syllable sound. So every time you see one specific character, you know that it will always sound the same way. The second script used in Japanese is katakana. Each katakana character represents the same syllable as its hiragana counterpart. However, it is written a bit differently and is used mostly for foreign words. These two make up the Japanese alphabet and they will be the focus of this series. On the other hand, kanji characters represent a word or a concept, and unlike hiragana and katakana, there are thousands of them. Plus, there are also different readings for each of them. This makes kanji characters harder to master. However, it's important to learn them as well because they are essential in understanding Japanese. To learn more about kanji, check out our kanji series at JapanesePod101.com, which I also host with Alicia. In this first lesson, we'll be diving into hiragana, and you'll be learning your first 5 characters. Hiragana characters are the most common of the 3 scripts because it's used to write functional words like grammatical particles and are also commonly found at the end of adjectives and verbs. There are also a lot of words that are more commonly written in hiragana rather than kanji. Technically, hiragana characters could also be used to substitute kanji characters that you don't know how to write. But don't use this as an excuse not to learn kanji. There are 46 hiragana characters and they are commonly arranged in this order. Take note that when Japanese is written vertically, you read it from right to left. So we'll be starting with this column. These 5 characters are the 5 vowel sounds in Japanese. The rest of the characters are made up of a consonant sound and one of these vowel sounds, except for the n character. Okay, are you ready to learn your first hiragana? Here we go! This is the hiragana character, a. To remember this character, try comparing it with an apple. Do you see it? Next up is the hiragana character, I. Think of this character as 2 eyes side by side, I. You can actually see I a lot in writing as it acts like a suffix to most adjectives in Japanese. The third one is the hiragana, U. To remember this character, imagine a boxer getting punched in the stomach saying U. This is the hiragana character, e. It looks like an energetic ninja. Whoosh! Now, our final character for this lesson, the hiragana, o. To remember o, try to think of it as a UFO. Take a look at these 2 characters. Do you remember this character on the left? That's right, it's the hiragana, a. In order to differentiate hiragana, o, from a, just remember that o has a floating stroke on the side. O is also often used in writing, but unlike I, o is commonly found at the beginning of words. It is used to imply politeness. Let's see all the characters again. A, I, U, E, O. Now, let's review what you've learned. I'll show you a character or a word and give you time to say them. Ready? E. Remember the energetic ninja. I. Believe it or not, it's actually a word. I means stomach. U. Which one is the hiragana? A. It's the one that looks like an apple and doesn't have a floating stroke. This one. I. It means love. Ue. This one means up or above. Iie. Iie means no. Aoi. This means blue. Great job! Do you remember when I said hiragana characters are used to spell out the pronunciation of a kanji? They are placed above or beside a kanji and written smaller. This use of hiragana is called furigana. Okay, let's wrap up this lesson by recapping what you've learned. In this lesson, you've learned the 5 hiragana vowels. A, I, U, E, and O. よくできました。You've now mastered your first 5 characters. Do you know what big is in Japanese? In the next lesson, you'll learn it when you get to know your first batch of consonant vowel syllables. Before you go, practice writing the following words on your own. And to learn more Japanese, go to JapanesePort101.com. Want to know the do's and don'ts of writing your hiragana? Watch the full lessons on the site with advanced hiragana and katakana writing instructions. There, I'll be teaching you the correct balance and releases to make your writing perfect. See you in the next lesson. またね!